Alright, back to these marbles. But it has me a feeling. Oh, I put one in the... I was like, there's one missing, but I think that's my fault. I think I put it in the puzzle. And left it in there, I did. Okay, so there's the blue one. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got here. So, that's the wrong thing. On to the notebook. And we're looking at this image here. So right here, that's the prison island. That little guy right there. And so that goes in the top right. So now I got to look at what color is the prison island. Prison island is blue. See, I'm figuring this out. So the blue one goes there. Okay. Now, back to the notebook. Back to this. Okay, this I know is the... Ooh, I'm not 100% sure which islands are which now. We have prison. This is... Oh, there must be something somewhere that told me which... Oh, I know what tells me which is which. This one's there to tell you which is which. So it's all about which way you look. Okay. Okay, that one's jungle. I know that. Jungle, jungle. Jungle is red. Sorry. And what? Jungle is that one. That's this shape. Okay. So the red one goes there. We need to figure out which ones are which. Sorry. The solution to this is actually really close. I'll show you this. It's all in these windows. So this window here is for Temple Island, and if I open this up, if I open up the right thing, this here. Actually, if we can find the prison one, then that will be our common... Okay. That's the prison one. Okay. Back to here. We can figure this out. So there's prison. So to the left is jungle. That's the jungle. Isn't it? Oh, no, that doesn't... I'm not sure this is making sense. I'm looking at where these pipes are coming from. Wasn't this the... Yeah, this was the prison one. Wasn't it the vertical eye? Might have to just start guessing. I'm getting my... Let's just get up there and do it. I'm not sure I'm looking at that right. Ah, okay, okay. It's just which shape goes with which island. That's what I'm missing. We might just need to do some guessing. Okay, so... this shape here... That's prison. That's... Oh, maybe this... Let's go with this being the temple. So Temple Island... Oh, is down here. And it's green. I'm really not convinced I'm doing this right. I think that's the green one. So one of these is survey and one of them is crater. I'm going to go with the big square one as crater. Why not? So crater is top left. And crater is... Oh, the broken light. Okay, I got to do that one last. Okay, and then this makes this guy Survey Island. Survey Island is orange. So that means purple is the only color left, so purple has to go in the last spot. And purple's the top left, so purple must go here. So I'm hoping that that part's right. Now I got to look at these sliders. And that's where this comes in, this notebook here. This piece of paper right there. Okay, so oh my gosh, can I zoom in on that at all? Like, how am I supposed to read that? Full screen, see. Oh, that's much better. Okay, so I'm going to try, I might need to actually write these down. So the top one looks like -5. I'm going to actually make some numbers here. -5. And that is, I'm actually writing this down because I think there's just too many. That is the eyeball. I'm looking right here. And then we have that number. So, yeah, that's -5. That's a 1. -1. And that is a horizontal line. And this is 10. And that, I think, is a plus sign. +10, and that's the dot. And then this is, oh, we got to figure that out. That's a 10, and that's a 3, so that makes 13. And that's the vertical eye. And this is, I believe that's a 3 in the 5 spot. So 15 plus a 1 is 16. And that's a positive 16. And that is a vertical line. And now I got to associate each of those with colors. So we'll go back to the notebook. So the eyeball. Why do I not have an eyeball? 1, 2. Okay. Let's go with that one is the broken light, but we figured out that's purple because it was the only one left. So that's purple. And then this one, the horizontal line is orange. And then this is the eyeball. That must be the top one. That must be red. And that is Temple Island. That is a +10. That is green. And this guy's blue. Yeah. Okay. So I did need a piece of paper to put this all together. Okay, so this I'm hoping says, and if I have this in an order, if this is, yeah, I'm looking at my notes. Unfortunately, you can't see it. But purple, blue, green, orange, and red. They're in the right order. So this is good. So that means purple's got to be at the +16 position. Unfortunately, we have no idea where 0 is. So I'm going to call that +16. Blue is at +13. So that would be 15, 14, 13. Green is at +10. So this would be 12, 11, 10. Just need to get the right spaces. Orange is at -1. So if this is 10, that's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, -1. Okay, there should be, if I count up 11 from here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that makes sense. And then red's at -5. So that would be -2, -3, -4, -5. Now, unfortunately, I don't know where 0 is. So it might be, if this isn't right, all I'm going to do is move them all one to the left and try again and keep doing it until, like, there's only so many positions they can fit in. I just want to make sure that my spacing is right. So if this is -5, this would be -4, -3, -2, -1. Yep. And then this green is at 10. This would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That makes sense. And then 11, 12, and blue is at 13. That's right. And then 14, 15, 16. Okay. All right, we're going to push a button and see what happens. Now, I don't know. Whoops, resume. Do I push this? I don't. This is the elevator button, so I'm assuming I'm going to push this. Okay, so hopefully... A lot of pieces to get right. Okay, I don't hear anything exciting happening. Oh, there's a button here. Oh! That was sparks and smoke. Oh no, I got a feeling I just blew up my balls. I think I just blew up my balls. Oh no. I don't think I have any more. I don't think I have any more of those balls. Oh, please don't tell me those balls are wrecked. Oh no. Wait. Oh my gosh. Never mind. Okay. I thought I wrecked something, but it looks like this book is working. Oh my gosh. Maybe the longer lines are 0s and 5s. I don't know. I just didn't want to assume it, but it worked. It worked anyway. I'm a little surprised that worked. I thought it wasn't going to work on the first go. Okay. We're going somewhere. And we're in a cage again. We are in a cage. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Someone's coming.
I apologize for the cage. I'm afraid this situation has often required of me a more primitive code of conduct than I might otherwise have chosen. I am Gehn. I assume you've heard of me. Yes. Well, I suspect you have acquired some false information of who I am now. Not that my son would have lied to you about me. No, not Atris. It's just that, well, I'm sure he believes me to still be the depraved father I once was. Yes. I even tried to kill him once. God, if I had accomplished that, who knows what I would have become. Great father indeed, who tries to murder his own son. Thankfully, he trapped me on age 5, a prison of my own creation. No books, no precious inks, no ages to link to, nothing but my own foolish ambitions. That was 30 years ago. 30 years, 30 lifetimes, what does it matter? No sentence could be too harsh for the man I was. But I have changed.
A little sideways glance there.
Be sure the deeds of my past can never be completely atoned for, but my mission was an honorable one. I'm sorry, this is all a bit awkward. It's been a long time since I've attempted to persuade anyone of my intentions. Most of the people here have already made their minds up about me one way or another. I myself do not trust the words of most men, so I don't expect you to believe me. In the end, though, you may discover that I do have more than mere words to offer. Atris's choice of punishment has been hard on the people of Riven. Many have suffered because of it. The island has been steadily decaying for years, but according to my most recent measurements, it appears that The Fifth Age has entered its final days. Unless the villagers can be relocated soon, the island will collapse entirely and everyone will perish. It has taken me a long time to do it, but it appears that finally I'll be able to make some substantial amends to my past transgressions, especially in... well, I'm afraid I've had some trouble with Catherine and the moiety. In any society, there will always be a small percentage of the population with rebellious tendencies. Before Catherine appeared, the moiety, as they call themselves, had been relatively harmless. I mean, the natives here are a fairly violent people by nature, but I'd almost come to accept their presence. Upon Catherine's return, however, their violence intensified considerably. It seems she's become some sort of religious savior to them. As far as I can tell, she's come to believe this herself. So I've had no alternative. I had to separate her from her people. The actions of Catherine and the moiety have put my own life at risk on numerous occasions. Consequently, the lives of all the people here. Therefore, I must ask you to refrain from any attempt to free her. Although I'm sure Atreus desires it. Indeed, he must desire it with all his heart. But he is completely unaware of her recent state. I know that you arrived in the Fifth Age with a book which was immediately stolen from you. Needless to say, its reacquisition is of interest to me, though my personal history with the moiety does not give me much hope for it. Still, there is a chance you might somehow manage to retrieve it. If you do, I would ask for the safety of all concerned that you bring it to me at your earliest opportunity. Again, to be honest, my reasons here are partly selfish. There is so much yet to be resolved between Atreus and myself, especially in light of what has become of Catherine. In any case, my immediate concern is the completion of the sanctuary I've long promised to all the islanders. In the meantime, the stolen linking book. We should probably not meet again until you've recovered it. I will know if you succeeded, and will await your return. Good luck with your search. I hope to see you back here shortly.